Hello everyone, welcome to a gameplay commentary. I'm playing Ryze using the Professor Ryze skin, legacy skin you can't get anymore. I have all the Ryze skins, but that's irrelevant. On my team we have Caitlyn as AD carry, Elise as jungle, Darius as support, which doesn't make any fucking sense with Ignite, and Wukong top against a support Tarek, a top Nasus, a AD carry Israel, a mid Lux, and a Dvigar jungle, which again makes no fucking sense. So basically in this commentary, I am just going to speed this up a little bit. I'm just going to use 210. So, basically in this commentary, I have a mana crystal starting off first. Sorry, I should maybe show why I made this commentary. So, why I'm commentating over this is essentially nobody wants to watch. Okay. Actually, we'll just, fuck it, we'll do a 34-minute video. Anyway, so, in this commentary, I'm just going to be showing you basically, well, telling you basically what I do, what I buy, what I, what my team should be doing. Basically, I'm just going to be giving you tips, tricks, what I do as Ryze, and all that good stuff. So, first off, I started with a mana crystal for, essentially bonus mana, more farming, plus Ryze skills off more mana, so it gives me early extra damage. I always take that over boots, so. And then I got health potions, which are self-explanatory, and a mana biscuit on the utility tree, essentially, because it's more sustained in lane. So my job here is to farm and harass Lux as best I can. Lux is a CC champion. She has that little spell she just shot. Now, Ryze's worst enemy is CC, so my job is to basically stay the fuck away and just move as best as I can to ignore anything she throws at me. As you can see, I'm doing the best I can. But this Lux is kind of poopy, and a spoiler alert, we lose this game, sadly. But I thought I should just record it because, I make some good plays as Ryze. I always do. He's my main character, and the Elise makes good plays. The rest of my team sucks, so we'll just get that out of the way now. And to make this possible, I use LoL replay. So basically, it just records my game while I'm playing, and then I just use the Xtor to go over it and commentate while I'm watching it over, so I can be more in depth as I play. As I watch. So you can see her Elise is just farming around. She's gonna eventually come to my lane. Our bottom lane kind of gets rolled the entire game because it's a Darius. Like a Darius support with a Caitlyn is well, if anybody's familiar with League of Legends, it just doesn't make any viable sense because Darius needs farm to survive, and without farm, Darius is pretty much fucking useless in general. Just he's useless. And the fact that he's building cloth armors when he's a support, no wards, nothing, so that's why essentially our bot lane fails, because yeah, shitty support. Anyway, so I went back, got a Tear the Goddess, another crystal, and sight wards with health potions and mana potions. Tear the Goddess ends up building up enough mana, bonus mana, so that it reaches around 750, I think. That ends up building into a mana mute, or I forget the other item, but it gives you 1000 bonus mana for those two items. Since Ryze skills off mana, that is insanely good. Another mana crystal to build into my Catalyst Protector, and yeah, a sight ward is obviously necessary. So basically my job is just continuing farming still, do the best I can pretty much. Soon I'll be soloing blue buff, I think, when I go down here. Yeah, blue buff spawns, so I solo it, because you can do that at Ryze with his ultimate. His ultimate, basically, I can just scroll over and show you. His ultimate channels immense arcane power, gaining 50% spell vamp. Spell vamp is lifesteal, basically, but for the magic equivalent. 32 movement speed and deals 50% area of effect damage for 5 seconds. So basically for 5 seconds, if I shoot all my spells, it deals AoE damage to everything around me in that area. So that's a really good ultimate. Not to mention it gives you sustain, so that makes soloing blue so early viable for me. So our Darius just got rolled down there, and I think they're gonna kill Caitlyn too, or they already did. So we end up doing really good until around like 25 minutes or so, and then we get rolled for the last 10 minutes. And I apologize that the FPS isn't perfectly solid. I play this game on very high settings for everything, and I forgot to turn it down a little bit for the video recording. But fuck it. Probably it'll look a little bit better, I hope. So basically, I just keep farming. I think I go back right here to... Oh no, no. I think I usually stay in lane until the beginning, until I have 1,000 gold. And then I continue doing that. The second time I go back, I want 1,000 gold to finish Catalyst and get boots, hopefully. So yeah. The funny part is the Lux never got blue the entire game because of the Veigar jungle, which is why Veigar jungle is just unnecessary, in my opinion. Originally this is going to be an Elise gameplay, but the Elise up there took it, so I just had to go with my main. So over here, this is my patterns for farming. If I'm pushing my lane really hard, I come over here and finish off the Ryze with my ultimate, which is a good way, because now I'm farming. I have 55 farm over Lux 36. So essentially my items are a lot better. Not to mention she has all consumables, and yeah. So essentially I deal way more damage than she would right now. I always do actually, because Ryze has a lot of good damage. Especially with my Mastery's runes and style of play. So I think here is where I decided to jump on Lux. Why it was a good idea? She has no mana, so Lux and any AP without mana is just essentially a useless tool. So unfortunately I don't get her, but I decided to like make a move. And then her CC. Why she would have won that fight if she had mana is because she could have used her Q, and then her ultimate, and that probably would have brought me down to like almost dead. But here I do some not too bad damage. She has a shield, so it kind of blocks a little bit of my damage. So there's their Veigar. I fortunately escaped those because I don't want to die. They could have kept going on me and done a little bit more damage, but they're pussies. Which is why I was kind of sad we lost, because they're bad players. Okay, so as you see, I was just farming against Lux. It wasn't really much you could do about me, because yeah, I'm Ryze. So here I buy Catalyst Protector and boots. Catalyst Protector builds into Rod of Ages, which is your first core item. The boots build into Sword Boots, and my first Tear the Goddess builds into a I forget that one item is, but I'll let you know when I buy it. But essentially my job here is to just continue to farm. Our Elise actually makes some pretty decent plays, so the Elise was the only other good player in my team. I believe she gets a... no, she doesn't get a triple here.
Executed.
So my job is just to farm away, continue to do what I'm doing. Here I try to bait Lux, but unfortunately she has a lot of slows and CC. This is what I usually do when I play APs. If I notice that they're going to be coming up the river, I hide in this bush and they do not expect it. Which you will see whenever she starts walking up here. Now if I had way more damage, say Rod of Ages and boots, she probably would have gone away. So right here, that's perfect. It's a perfect ganking strategy if you ever want to use that. Try that out. So I dodge her CC, which is always good to do because I knew she was going to shoot it. But I should have dodged that. If I'd flash and then Ignite, I probably would have got her. So here I solo blue again, which is no, especially no, I already did this. But I think I go back after. No, I think I farm. I could probably. I think I kill Lux here. Is what I actually do. I think I flash on her or something. We will wait and see. Yeah, this is where we kill her immediately. As you see, we're trying to slow her down as I can, but unfortunately I'm pretty good, so boom. Dead. My first kill of the game. I think I end up having 6 kills at the end of the game. Which isn't really much, but considering I went positive and we lost, I found that pretty, you know, I found that fun. I usually never do get bad as Ryze, so. So I just continue my farming route. If you notice, at 14 minutes, so if you notice at 14 minutes, I have 90 CS. Now that's the most in the game. Over Lux is 59. So basically, I'm doubling her farm. This is where I kill Nessus. I don't know why the camera's not working properly. So I think here's when I get the wolves, go back, and I think I buy my Rod of Ages and Sword Boots, I believe. After I kill wolves. So my items I got were Rod of Ages, which is really important on Ryze. Then I got Tear the Goddess,
Rampage,
and boots with a sideward. So if you're wondering why I got Rod of Ages, Rod of Ages gives you early tankiness, definitely a first core item that's really important on Ryze, I find, at all times. So yeah, definitely a very good item to buy, like your first item. It's definitely a good thing. And another Tear the Goddess, because I'm going to build that into the little, oh, I forget what it is. It's the Archangel staff. That gives you 1,000 bonus mana. When you realize 1,000 bonus mana on top of a Rod of Ages for your 2 core items, that is overpowered, really, essentially. Just gives you like a lot of damage output. Ryze has a lot of burst damage, especially with blue buff. Here we solo dragon.
Purple King has slain the dragon.
Damn right we did. So up here I think is when we kill Lux again. I flash over the wall and use my wombo combo.
Unstoppable.
Elise is pretty good, she's already 5-0, 2-0. So now I just continue my farm. I have 108 farm as Ryze in 17 minutes. That could be better. Usually I do around maybe 150 by 15 minutes because sometimes I go ham, but this is my first game after I woke up, so essentially just wanted to just keep it going, I guess, you know, just not slack off, and but my team kind of sucked.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So as you can see, usually we're going to be wrecking for the next like maybe, I'd say about 6 minutes or so, 7, and then like we lose, start to lose. After we win the first team fight, that's whenever we start going downhill. But I just took her turret, so it's just basically I won my lane pretty heavily. She didn't even damage my turret. So over here, I go down here, I think Nasus is trying to follow Wukong, so I go over to the side so in the fog of war he can't see me. But Nasus is really tanky. Here I try not to get overzealous because I know they're gonna wreck me if they, you know, keep going. If I keep going. So I just try to get blue and peace. Thanks, Darius. Fucking idiot. Support Darius, like you're just a moron. Elise would have been a better support. The reason why Darius is a horrible support is he needs farm. Like a support with no farm is still useful because of the spells, but Darius needs farm. He really does. He does no damage. Like I think he has like an Aegis right now or something like that, and then 2 cloth armors at 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm already completed like a core item and a half of one. So Darius with no items is shit. Just complete monkey shit. So here I just try to clear a farm. I'm doing pretty well, 2-0. I think the next team fight we do, I get 2 kills in that, and then I think I get 2 separate kills. You'll see me wreck Vygar later, it'll be awesome. I just burst him down in like 1 hit. I think this is where the team fight happens, I believe. I'm not sure. No it doesn't. This is where bottom wrecks our bottom and then Wukong pushes top lane because they have no teleports. Their teleports are all down and shit. But I go solo, I steal their blue because that's what I do. It's just basically about playing smart. This game is about like knowing your knowledge of the game, like knowing what you should do at a certain time, and you know, it's about skill and reflexes too. Like if you're in a high pressure situation, being able to basically adapt and overcome the situation and win basically separates you from a bad player and a good one. Or pro.
Dominating.
I think I go back soon to complete my Archangel staff. I'm not sure if I do it after this wave. So here we just run away because we're pussies. But I think we go down here and we actually have a team fight. Or I think we do, because they're in their jungle. I think this is when the team fight happens for us. There's only about 14 or 13 minutes left of this video until we lose anyway. So essentially I think this is where the team fight happens. This is going to be pretty fun. You'll notice how my positioning and all this stuff is, and my focus. I also, in the team fight, I change off to Israel, which is the most fed player on their team. So it's a good play overall for me. So here I just start Tarek, and I think we take out Tarek. He's a little bitch. He made a dumb play being there. So as you see here, I'm going to go into the team fight. I'm going to be focusing Israel as soon as I can. He's going to be jumping in right beside me. Yeah, right there. So my job is I'm going to go over here and raid Israel. So Israel got raped, and then you'll see me, I think, kill Vygar or Lux, one of the two. I think it's Lux, yeah, it's Lux. And then he gets the ace. So that was a perfect team fight, and the fact that we lose after such a good team fight like that is just astounding. When only it's 1 for 5 trade. So now I guess I'll just speed it up because there's nothing for it for now. All we do is really just hunt down and gets in the Nexus. We don't even kill Terra.
Blue team double kill.
No point in making the video longer if it's just nothing to watch anyway. I think I just go back and buy Archangel Staff.
Purple team's turret has been
Okay,
destroyed.
I'll talk about the Archangel Staff. Unit grants 5 to 6% maximum mana for each spell cast and mana expenditure. So, with it turns into a Severance Embrace at 250 mana for your Tear of the Goddess, and then it eventually evolves into 1,000 bonus mana. So, I have 1,000 mana right now, 3,000 mana right now, which is really good on Ryze. I'm still trying to get used to LoL recorder, yeah, LoL replay, sorry. Trying to like get the camera angle on my character, but so there's about 9 minutes left. I think this is where we started failing pretty hard because they fought and we separated. See the Darius in the left hand corner, and then RED carry in the bottom. That was essentially a bad play. For specific reasons that we were separated, and it was just a dumb play overall. Because our Wukong's dead and we shouldn't have fought, even though 2 of them are low. Their Lux is still there. So I'm just going to speed ahead a little bit because there's really nothing important right now. All I'm basically doing is still farming. I'm 4-0, so if you've seen my little items that turned into a Severance Embrace, and I got another Tear of the Goddess that builds into a Mana Meal, which builds into a Mirror Mana. That's another 1,000 bonus mana on Ryze. So that's 4,000 mana when I complete that item, but I complete it at the end. Here's when I killed Vigar. Wait. Let me go back so you can see how hard I wreck Vigar. So, I'm gonna go through their jungle and pretty much rape Vigar. Because I see at the bottom corner that there's somebody going for red buff. So my job, I just wanted to get in there and rape Vigar pretty much. So I'm gonna slow down, watch how fast Vigar dies, just because of my bonus mana from the Severance Embrace. And another Tear of the Goddess. I'm gonna go down through here. And this is where Vigar gets pretty much one-shotted. 3, 2, 1, dead. Instantly dead. When you cast your E on Ryze, it increases your magic penetration, but for like 3 or 4 seconds or whatever it may be. So when you do that, and you shoot your rest of your spells, does a lot of fucking damage. That's all I gotta say. Here's when I think I get my first death, I think. Here's a bad spot for us. This is where I kind of went downhill. Bad placement for a fight. Essentially speaking, his Lux and Israel have Kobolds right there, which is own areas. Elise just got wrecked, and I think, yeah. So basically this is when we start losing.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected.
And then Israel goes for the wall and rapes me, which sucked. But that's my first death, so I'll just go around the map and look. I'll speed this up a bit because there's nothing really important. Basically, I'm just waiting until I respawn. our team's just going through trying to survive. So I think the video's only 3 or 4 minutes, so I think we start really losing. Like after that team fight, we basically our team just stopped caring. I think me and Elise didn't. They wanted to win, but shit happens. And I don't know any of these people I'm playing with, just randomly. So I think this is when team fight, now I die happens, because I think I try to defend the tower. I'm not going to be a pussy, like I don't care if I die. It's more important that I try my best to keep the tower alive. Really, we could have won if our team was better at team fighting. If you're wondering why I died, I got bursted down by Israel and Lux's ult. And then our Wukong's retired anyway, and then Kaylin dies, and then our Elise dies at the same time. So overall, that was a bad fight, and that basically determined how we would win, which is sad. But whatever, you win some, you lose some. At least I didn't, you know, I did fine for myself, so I don't really care. Essentially, you can see Kaylin get raped by Israel. Bottom fed Israel. If Israel didn't get fed, I guarantee we would have won. So I'm just gonna speed this up a bit here, because there's no need to watch it. So they're gonna leave our base, and we're gonna be kind of fucked inside the base. Just speed it up because basically there's nothing really important until, I don't know, I guess the end. Our team's still trying, but we're failing.
The team has slain the dragon.
Yeah, we did. So there's about 3 minutes left in the video, probably less because I'm gonna keep speeding up the gameplay. I'll slow down up here. So, yeah, I think this is another team fight where we get raped. No, this is when I told everybody to go mid and push mid together as a team, because mid is a better place to fight considering they all have like skill shots to shoot in a line. So if we were to just do what we're doing, we probably would have won that. But my team all decides to be pussies and be back when they have full health and probably no money anyway. We don't even have to defend the base, so we shouldn't have just, yeah, we shouldn't have done that.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
So I'm gonna speed this up a bit.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Here's basically where me and Elise basically just lost hope in the game. Because it's just me and her. Like if you look at our scores, that's 8-4 and 6-2. I'm 6-2. So yeah, and the rest of the team sucks ass. So the Israel ult unfortunately just lightly ticks me, but still enough to get me. Then Elise dies, so I'll explain my items, I guess. Mana immune, that I told you that involves into a mirror mana, 1000 bonus mana. 7 is a brace, 1000 bonus mana, Rouge Mages. Sword boots for magic pen, and I got a chain vest for armor because the Israel's really fucking fed. So he's basically all their damage output. So I'm just gonna speed this up because, you know, Kaylin obviously gets raped. And I think this is when they just take towers and finish it. Overall, it was a fun game, but I really thought we were gonna win. That's the bad part that we didn't. So as you can see here, I'm just gonna try to kill my guy, but I get stunned a lot, so the amount of damage I do is pretty low. Survives is just like a little tiny fraction. But Israel finishes, and that's pretty much a GG. Final score for me, 6-4 with 175 CS. Hope you guys liked this video. And and I'll talk to you guys later. Stay